Listen close, children. Out past the river where the red clay runs, there's a town they built on bones not their own. They say the wind carries voices of men who should have stayed buried, and one spirit, a chief wronged long ago. He walks again. He chooses a man, he turns him into a killer, and he never stops until there's only one left to tell the tale. They came with shovels, iron and pride, cut the trees where the spirits cried, built their homes where the bones still lay, and cursed themselves that way. They built their chapel proud and tall on a chieftain's grave by the river wall. His bones cried out beneath their prayer, "You took my land, now I'll take your air." There's a whisper in the rafters, a voice in the flame. At first they thought they were blessed, the Holy Spirit they guessed. A ghost with no mercy and no Christian name. It walks through the heart of every man in that town, till one kills another and the spirit moves around. First it took the preacher's son, who woke one dawn with a loaded gun, shot his father, burned his home, then stared at the smoke and walked alone. Next came Miller, the blacksmith's kin, said the fire spoke and it called him in. He hammered his friend till the light went black, then hung himself for they dragged him back. There's a whisper in the rafters, a voice in the flame. At first they thought they were blessed, the Holy Spirit they guessed. A ghost with no mercy and no Christian name. It rides on the wind where the gallows sound. Each death is a seed in that calls him in. They say the spirit was a warrior old, guard of the graves and keeper of souls. Now he wears new flesh like a borrowed coat, and leaves each man swinging by his own rope. When the last man stood, just the undertaker, he swore to the moon, "I'll see my maker." But the wind grew still and the shadows fell, and something whispered, "Not yet, not hell." There's a whisper in the rafters, a voice in the flame. At first they thought they were blessed, the Holy Spirit they guessed. A ghost with no mercy and no Christian name. He walks now east with the dying sun, where dead crow sleeps and the curse goes on. So if you settle where the tall grass hums and the soil is red from where you've come, listen close when the coyote moans. That's the hollow beneath your bones.